What is going on, guys? I'm Mr.Deranged. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, make sure to click the subscribe button. It's like saving in a video game. You don't want to lose me, do you? Speaking of video games, if you guys play any games, console, mobile, or PC, we do run a Discord server. It is not streaming. We do not at everybody. It is, I mean, there's streaming things happening in there, but we do not at everybody. We don't at people unless, you know, you're into gaming, and then if we think that you'll play the game with us, we'll be like, hey, do you want to play Warzone or whatever it be, because we play a large variety of games. So anything from RTS to FPS to horror to whatever it be, we play a very large amount of games. We are a gaming community. We are not a streaming community. It's not good mornings and good nights all the time. It is just, hey, how are you? It's actual connections, and we actually know these people, and we have a bunch of inside jokes and stuff like that. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, you can find the link in the description. This video was actually, speaking of Discord and recommendations, this was a video that was recommended by Bill P76, a good friend of mine that's in the server. We've been friends for a very long time now. Only online. I haven't met him in person yet, but I hope to one day. It's Lorna Shore at Glenwood. He told me before I start the video that I need to read the description. That was all he gave me. This song has been a very long time coming for me in my teens. My father and I never had a great relationship. We've had countless fallouts, and I've gotten to the point where we had spoken to each other in many years, many years. I'd written songs in my teens, early 20s about him and my frustrations, but nothing really helped fill the hole I felt inside. There were just too many mixed emotions. As time went on, I came to realize that despite my anger, all I ever really wanted was to go back to the home I grew up in. For that reason, I decided to knock on the door and try one more time to get in touch with him. The day I saw my father for the first time in who knows how long, I quickly realized something. He wasn't the same person I remembered. He'd aged, he had wrinkles, and a full head of white hair. The tree that I remembered growing up next to was gone. The house inside was the same as I remembered, but older, dustier, and it felt strange. As time seems to fly by for me, it also does for my father. And in my parting, I never stopped thinking how much time actually went by. I spent my youth being so prideful and stubborn, I never even considered that as I was aging, so was he. I've had countless chances to fix things, but wasn't brave enough to actually do so. And now I will never be able to get the time back. My house wasn't the same, my father wasn't the same, and sure enough, I wasn't the same either. I wanted to capture that feeling when I wrote the song. It was so incredibly bittersweet that it took a lot of courage for me. On one hand, I am so happy that I was able to make amends. On the other hand, I was so upset that it took me as long as it did. Glenwood Ave was the name of the street I grew up on. I remember my father always telling me, I'm the tree, you're the branch. The reference to the oak tree missing are symbolic for the relationship and time we lost together. To be honest, there are countless references in the song that only the people who knew me growing up would understand. As you can imagine, the song is one I hold very near and dear to me. My only hope is that when people hear Glenwood, they can think about their own lives and the people they've pushed away and ask themselves, is it really worth being upset for this long? Time is constantly fleeting just as we are as well. I believe all we really want is to go back to that special place, a place where nostalgia triumphs over trauma, a place that we can call home. Will Ramos. Okay, I see why he asked me to read that first. Not gonna lie, that kind of got me a little bit. We are 8 minutes in, and we have not started this video yet. And this video is 9 minutes long. This is either gonna be a very long one, or I'm gonna have to shorten this up somehow. All right, here's Lorna Shore, Glenwood. Man, as soon as he said these tinsel dreams paved the moments that made up my life. Whew. Oh, man. So a lot of you guys don't, or if you do know, or if you don't know, I'm a fireman. And one of the reasons I became a fireman is not only because I wanted to help people, but I was extremely poor when I was a kid. And I remember that firemen did like this gift giveaway thing for Christmas. I don't know, Toys for Tots. And we didn't have any toys under the tree, no presents, nothing. Like literally nothing. Our Christmas gift that year was we got to put up the tree. That was it. And it was just a fake tree that was falling apart. It barely had anything on it. And it had tinsel all over the tree from years past. Not like we could afford new tinsel for the thing. But it was like years past, and it actually had the snow, the spray on snow, if you remember. It had that all over it from years past as well. And I remember that was it. That was all we had. My sister and I, we made each other gifts. So like I would take like paper towel rolls and like toilet paper rolls and stuff like that, like cardboard, and I would make my sister and my brother gifts out of that. I know it sounds stupid, but it was all we had, and that was the only way that we could give each other gifts. It was by creating something for one another. And so when he said that, like that just, like clicked right in my head instantly, like that moment. And when the firemen showed up and gave us those gifts, that was like the coolest thing ever. And after that, I was like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. I want to do that. Goddamn, this song is powerful. Like, it is very, very powerful. Got me all up in my feels right now. I like it, Bill. It was mean. It was mean. See, that song, that Forsaken, just like react to this Eminem song, it'll get you. No, that won't. This will. Got a lot of trauma. I've actually tried to go back and find some of the houses I grew up in, and a lot of them are gone. They're all demolished. They were pieces of shit when I was in them, and they have since collapsed. Paul Ramos was estranged from his father for 10 years despite only living 20 minutes away. They didn't speak once until after completing the Pain Remains tour in 2023.
This song is more about like just feeling like real and just being human, and I think there's a part of everybody when they like go through hard things and it's just easier to just turn away and just pretend that it's not happening. And you're like, okay, well, I don't like that, so fuck that. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. And I think a part of me was that I wanted to come back here and make sure that no matter what, I didn't have regrets at any point in my life. I'm not like, shit, you know, I wish that I could have gotten closer to you again. Because in a way, I think we're very similar. And I think that's why we fought a lot also growing up, is because we're very similar. Because I'm very stubborn. Well, and I know for a fact.
You may be forgot, but I was here. I raised you.
Yeah. And you were stubborn as hell.
Never.
Oh, really? That's crazy. Yeah. That's spoken like a true stubborn person. Yeah.
Never
so you're
happened.
stubborn.
It's just that I was right. I was your dad.
Okay.
That's the problem.
All right. And you know what, Dad? You kind of old now. So I'm over here and I'm
Who's
like,
old?
Yeah. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, holy shit! We need to make it right, because if I don't, I'm gonna regret this for the rest of my life. So I came back and I knocked on that door and
here we are.
And here we are. Austin, he called me like the moment I left here.
Yeah.
And I just cried on the phone. I was just like, I just spoke to my dad, man. Like, I'm crying right now. I was like, I just called my dad. I haven't spoken to my dad in so long.
Big baby, just like when you were a kid. Okay, there's nothing to worry about.
Oh,
it's okay.
It was one of the most important moments of my life, I think. Thank you for being a part of this video.
Absolutely.
I love you.
I love you. It's my pleasure.
We did it.
We did it.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy, Dad. I knew we could do it.
We did it.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
That is a big thing that a lot of people do, is that they don't like try and fix things, but also sometimes the people in our lives aren't always the best for us, and can make you fall down so far, in a sense that it is worse to talk to that person and try and continue to have a relationship with that person on more than just a basis of, hey, how are you doing? I just want to try and keep this relationship, but I want to keep it to where you're over there and I'm over here. And that's something that's a real struggle, because you want that person like to be around you more and more and more, or you want that person to care. Or you want that person to care about you more, but it's never going to happen. It's just not. So the best thing to do is just to keep that distance. Seeing people think that metal music is just, you know, nothing. It's just a bunch of screaming and stuff, but they don't really understand. Anyways, I've obviously shut off my camera at this point, and this is all you're going to see. So this song is a bit too much for me and a little too close to home. So this is where I am going to end it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.